E aí, pessoal, vamos aqui continuar nossa série aqui, né? Uma live aqui de Hellblade. Live passada a gente conseguiu derrotar o Deus da Ilusão e o Deus do Fogo. Vamos dar aqui continuidade na história.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
She will die soon.
Why suffer the past when there is a new world ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Use your sword. Use your strength. She finished him. Take him down. Take him down. Get him down.
Bem simples.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another charge.
Meu amigo, que eu não lembrava desse bicho.
She can still do it.
Porra. Eita,
She will die. He will die.
vou morrer mesmo, parceiro. Vou morrer mesmo. Ainda bem que os inimigos grandes desse jogo são bem lentos.
That's it. End it. End it now. This is nearly the end. You can do this. Go again. Him down. You are taking. Remember your training. There's too many. Find a good position. Behind you.
Porra, ainda pegou.
Behind you.
O escudo é o mais chato. Só no chute.
Ended him.
journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Fica deixando passar.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Agora não vou saber como é que faz. Pera aí. O S? Eu não lembro como é que faz. Ah, tá. GG.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Só a gravatinha. Aí. Depois aqui eu não lembro muito o que é que tem que ser feito não.
The gate is opening.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
Is it? Is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by SENUA'S nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that SENUA'S reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Why go on? When you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
She can't give up.
Dillian.
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Seja?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows this. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening? Go towards it.
Perdemos a espada, mano. Não tem nada aqui não.
There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dillian. He's gone. He's gone. Slow. How could you? Keep going.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father Zinbal made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's the tree.
There he was,
Where is he?
the lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Soul play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Deixa eu só checar essa parte aqui de cima, que eu acho que isso é depois ela. Ah, já eu vejo esse negócio aí. É, só depois. Nem adianta. Acho que só depois que a gente conseguir a espada RGB.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Ambientação, velho, que top.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick.
You're deluded. Where are you going?
Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive.
You met him by the tree.
She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign. The tree. What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Sei que não ia acabar mais não. Bom, aqui acho que tem que chegar lá em cima pra ter a cutscene. Ó, cada madeira daquela ali vai ser um desafio que a gente vai ter que passar pra poder conseguir pegar a espada.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Take a sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard.
Go to the shards.
What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestones.
It's in front of you. Find it. The metal, the runes.
You need that sword.
Go to the shard.
Bom, na minha primeira vez jogando, eu não lembro se eu fiz primeiro esse, aí aquele, e fui fazendo esse giratório, ou se eu comecei do lado contrário, mas enfim. Vamos ver aqui no que dá.
Focus.
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 Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and it forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Dead in the air, you can feel.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword Tyrving.
Aí pra que lá temos que ir. Cara, que jogo bonito, né? Tenho medo do que encontrar aqui, viu?
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there?
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice dead? Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him?
Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away.
O que que eu tinha esquecido no
Have you lost him? You're going the wrong way.
jogo passado?
You lost him.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Eu,
I hear him.
eu realmente não lembro o que encontrar por aqui.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Deixa eu só ver o que é que tem por aqui mesmo.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind. Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again. Think clearly. You have to
Vim.
find another way. There has to be another way.
Vim dali.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. You're getting closer. Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him. You don't recognize it?
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do. You know.
She doesn't.
Listen for his voice. Listen.
Dillian, it's not him.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Algo me disse que é pra lá. Ou é pra cá? Acho que não é pra cá não, hein? Pra seguir a voz. E aqui a voz tá bem mais alta. Ah, já sei que parte é essa. Pois aqui.
Voice doesn't sound like Dillian anymore.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
Eu acho que é que eu tô pensando.
I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's in there? What is it?
A secret. That voice. It's not Dillian.
There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way.
Find a way.
There's always a way.
Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
You're too close to stop. What's in there?
Olha que macabro. Eu acho que é o que eu tô pensando. A parte que eu tô pensando.
Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
Chief said
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said it could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you, they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Era só isso mesmo. Isso que era a parte que eu tava pensando.
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Tem ali, aqui, mais baixo. E agora?
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels... It doesn't feel right.
What is this place?
It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be it. There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house.
He's going in. He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air is...
Keep going. How do you find it?
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was one spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. For the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
Before he disappears, Senua, you have to get in.
Aqui, consertar a ponte. Agora a pergunta é... Ah, tá.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhand, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
She didn't. You fixed the bridge. Fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
Tem uma parte que é literalmente um breu. Um escuro total.
Senua,
Eu acho
come to me.
que é
Where
nessa...
are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
Find him. You have to
Come
find
out
him.
if you are.
The runes. Focus. On the runes.
Ferrando que ainda tem isso aqui. Eu acho que é essa parte que eu tava falando. Que eu achava. É, realmente é essa parte. É um cabo de fogo.
It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian. Go to him. He's trying to save you.
Aqui eu não lembro.
It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away.
Mano, que tenso. O cabo tá aqui.
Where are you? Don't let don't get lost. Don't let it see you. You'll start to burn. You'll burn. There it is. Move away. Don't let it look. What should I do?
Foi que pressão, cara.
You hear him? You're lost.
Não gosto desse tipo de coisa.
Where are you? You're lost. Where are they? It all looks the same.
Não gosto dessas coisas.
The light. Go towards it. Focus. One to find. One more.
Peguei e lá vem ele.
Find the other side. Where is he?
Tem o último. Que eu... Pra cá. Pra cá mesmo. Já?
You've got them.
Rápido. Agora a pergunta é como eu volto.
Run. Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away.
Podem.
Lost again.
Bora, Dylan. Cadê você? Aqui. Caralho, velho, que pressão. O coração não aguenta.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test.
Bom, pessoal,
Fooled before, you could be fooled again. Being tested.
vou fazer só até aqui, tá?
You don't know.
Próxima
It's
live,
going for you.
provavelmente
You don't know
amanhã,
which way it's going to go.
eu faço os restantes que tá faltando. Porque daqui a pouco eu quero abrir uma live aqui de Deus da Guerra, tá? E é isso.